Hey guys, what is up? The Neocubist here. Welcome to my ice spike biome house tutorial. This is pretty easy to do, and honestly you can do it in a variety of ways, and I show you sort of how to build your own your way. I show you how to do an interior, but again you can design the interior and exterior to your own liking. So yeah, let's get to the tutorial. Alright, so for today's build, you're going to need the materials found on my hotbar below. Basically, you're going to have to go on a pretty big adventure to get all these. There's dark oak, there's quartz, well, the ice will be in the ice biome, but white glass, no idea how to make that. I don't play survival. Going to need bricks, cobblestone wall, all that fancy stuff. A couple of flowers, probably a blue orchid. Definitely a blue orchid, but basically you're going to find an ice spike biome. The seed to this is right there, so you can go ahead and copy that if you want to. But again, I am on PC version 1.11.2, so if you're not on the PC, the generator will not be the same, so you won't get this. But find an ice spike biome, and by the way, I didn't know there were polar bears in Minecraft, but look. Yeah, anyways, let's get to the tutorial. So basically, you need to find one of these big ice spikes, all right? Not one of these little thin ones. No, not one. Well, actually, one like this is perfect, and if it has one near it, just kind of break it. But I've already found this one, and all you have to do is, like, it'll be a little bit thinner, right? And all you have to do is just kind of, like, fatten it up. So you just kind of add a layer of ice around it. But you don't want to make it look like a box because they don't spawn like that. So I've done it over here on this one. And you just kind of make it look natural. You have to add a little bit of finesse to it. So, like, right here, there's just a little weird ice thing. You can add some snow over it. You can put some snow right here. You can do really whatever you want. It does not matter. As long as it looks somewhat natural. So this is sort of part of the tutorial where I'm gonna have to let you guys sort of roam free and do your own thing, because I don't really know what your ice spike looks like. That rhymed in such a weird way. But all you have to do is just kind of make it tall enough to have a 3 high ceiling. So you want to make sure this is like 4 high, and then if you have to, just expand everything up, right? So like 1 2 1 2 1 2, and you see what I'm doing here? I'm just making everything 2 higher, and that's literally all you have to do. And it may look a little like weird in a way, but it is honestly the best way to do it, honestly. I mean, there's not really another way to do it. Not that I found, but I mean, it looks sort of natural. Obviously, it's a little bit different than the other ones, but it is going to be a house, so you don't want it to be the exact same. Wherever you want your door, you're going to just put 2 cobblestone walls on top of each other like that. You're going to take some quartz and make a little doorway. And then on the inside here, we're going to take some bricks, and we're going to put the bricks in a pattern like this. And then we are going to take this door, and we're just going to plop it right there. And it's perfect. So now you see you have the entrance to your house. Pretty awesome, pretty easy to do. Nothing really difficult. I don't think I mentioned this, but on some areas, you want to make sure the corner, you don't want to ever have a square part. Like right there, you can just break that, and that looks a little bit better. So we're going to come inside here, and this is kind of the tricky part because it depends on your ice spike and how big you make it. But you want to hollow it out on the inside. So I'm going to grab probably just a torch for now. I know that's kind of weird, like a torch inside of ice, but you know, I think Eskimos use fire to heat up their things. I think, honestly, don't quote me. I haven't studied that ever, never. But see, I'm just kind of breaking this out. And this one is actually a little bit bigger than the other ice spike house I did. The other one I did was a little bit smaller. But what's cool, see, if you start to get to the wall, you just kind of have to place it. But on the inside, I'm going to do a brick floor. Again, you can switch out any of the materials you want. I mean, you could even build a giant ice spike out of something else. Would I recommend it? No, but you could. I mean, you can do whatever you want. That's the beauty of Minecraft, right? So there we go. We have a brick floor in here, and on the ceiling, what's interesting to me is you can kind of make it contemporary. So there's not really a there's not really a specific pattern you have to follow. Obviously, some parts are bigger than others, but if you want to make it look like a natural, like, I don't know, something, you just kind of hollow out the inside, and it looks kind of natural. Honestly, it looks pretty cool. Next step is going to be getting your windows. So windows, they're interesting, right? So we could do a window not right there, right? Because I'll show you why. I mean, you should be able to figure out why, but see that looks like, that looks bad. But let's see over on this one, see how I did it? I sort of like matched the outside like that, and then You can always, again, you can always expand part of the house. Like, that's what's cool. Just whatever you want to do. You could do something like that, and then you just have kind of a big window, and it looks cool. Over here, you could do, ooh, nope, so you can't do that, but you could just do a little a twofer up there, and then over here, you could, if you wanted to, actually, let's make this work. I want to put 2 windows right here. So you place the windows where you want them, and then you just sort of mold the ice around it, and like that. Perfect. And then we can make this into like a giant window, which would look actually really, really cool. I like that. There we go. And then even maybe a little one-off thing right there. I was worried for a second because I heard fire, but then I realized I put a fireplace in here, so I was like, oh no. Oh no, because that would not be good. Also, on the walls, just do stuff like that. I mean, you can add maybe another piece of ice, something like that. Just whatever you think looks natural. Whatever you think looks natural. It does not matter. There's no specific constraints to a build like this, which I like. And I had this request for a while. I don't know if this would be a starter build necessarily, but I mean, if you don't want to use brick, you could always use any kind of wood. It doesn't really matter. So a chimney, you see how I did a chimney over here? You want to find an area in the build that looks like it would house a chimney the best. I still think the left side, I don't know if it's because I already did one over here in the previous build, but I think that is going to be the best. So for the chimney, I'm going to do it right there. For the chimney, you break out a shape like this, and then you go 2 back, and then, oh, it's snowing. How fitting, but I don't want to do that. Weather clear 1 bajillion. That looks real. Oh my. That looks so cool with these shaders. That looks really cool. Okay, let's do this. Just make it clear and day. Okay, so basically you just expand this up as high as you feel would be necessary for a chimney. Honestly, there's no like constraint for that, but make sure you do bring down all the brick so it looks like a real chimney. Maybe 1 higher on this, and then cap it atop with some cobblestone slabs. And then we're going to take some iron trapdoor. Just take an iron trapdoor and put it in there. You don't have to, but since I'm on creative and I feel like it's necessary to sort of block anything that falls in there, I'm going to do it anyways. You can always mold the area around the chimney if you want. Again, there's really nothing you have to do in this build. On the inside, you can either use netherrack or wood if you want to feel like you're actually keeping up with the real fireplace. In my opinion, it's a little bit tedious to have to go in there and like break the wood, and I don't know, that would just take forever. You can use like iron fence or bars, whatever they call them, and you could block it off. I think that would look a little bit better. You can modify this to look like that. You can really do whatever. You could take some chests here and you could just do some double stacked chests like that, but I'm gonna grab the rest of the interior materials and I'm gonna come right back. Now, as for lighting goes in here, honestly, I like the way sea lanterns look, but they're very hard to get because you have to actually have gone to a, like, I don't know, you have to go to one of those underground things, not underground, underwater fortresses, and those are not good to use for lighting if you're in a beginning house or whatever, but let me set it to like night. So let's do time set 14,000. And you can see it's pretty sufficiently lit in here. I do have shaders on. If I did turn them off, it would look fine. But it is pretty much sufficiently lit, I'd say, just with 2 lighting sources. Again, it doesn't have to be like super lit in here or anything. It's just a little tiny ice spike house. But I'm going to put a bed in the corner right there. We're going to put a crafting table right there. Do some double stack chests right there. And you could put maybe some dark oak slabs. Again, you can use any kind of wood. I'm just using that aesthetically because I can. If you don't have dark oak, because you've probably already been like 3 biomes to make this dang house, then just do whatever. But I'm going to put some paintings here. Again, completely optional. Should I use the same painting? No, definitely not. Definitely. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, I'm just going to pause it. Oh, no. Oh, rip. I got the painting and then I clicked it away. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. There we go. Okay, I didn't have to stop it. Good. You can put an anvil somewhere. Honestly, like the interior of this, I haven't fully mastered, so I'd like you to do that. I know that I probably should have it mastered to do a tutorial on it, but I don't. Someone's calling me. Yeah. Not important. Not important. Let's put this on Do Not Disturb. Is that a thing, iPhone? No? Okay. I'll put it back down. But, yeah, the inside of this house, it feels like it's lacking a little bit. So let me think of something real quick and come right back. Well, I already thought of one thing, and I didn't even do it, but I envisioned it in my head, and it was so perfect that I had to do it. I did put a pressure plate on there, by the way, but I think I showed that. So we're going to take this, and we're just going to bring it over. We're going to make, like, one of those contemporary tables that's, like, really long and kind of useless. But it's cool because it's contemporary, right? We're just going to put just a ridiculous amount of pots over here. We're going to put all kinds of flowers. We'll do, actually, what was over there? Okay. So, no more blue orchids, but we'll do one of those, whatever that is. Tulip, let's see. How many more spots do we have to fill? One more. We'll do a spruce tree, because that looks interesting. So now, basically, this is all filled up, and you have a bed crafting table. You don't even have any chests or furnaces. I am such an idiot. I forgot the most important Minecraft objects. All right, we'll put a chest right there. I'll let you guys handle actually figuring out where to put these things because honestly, right now I'm having some brain farts. We'll put a furnace right there. I mean, honestly, you can do the interior however you want. I'm gonna go show you guys this one I did earlier. So this is the interior I did in here. This is even worse. So it looks like it was starting to get in like 10 seconds, but that one actually took a long time because I was planning this build out for a little bit. Not this exact build because, you know, each one's different, but this is the interior I got. You guys can do whatever you want. Anyways, if you guys like this tutorial and you'd like to see more like this, go ahead and click that subscribe button. You'll get notified when I upload. I do tutorials pretty often. There's a lot of, well, I guess not that often, but I do them as they come to me, and a lot of unique things that no other people really do. I guess some other people, anyways. Subscribe if you want to, you don't have to. Leave a like, let's try to get 1,000 likes to this video. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike, but if you do leave a dislike, I do ask that you tell me why in the comment section. Again, I don't really care if you leave a dislike or a like, because neither one really affect me. I mean, well, I guess likes are good because they make me feel good because I'm like, wow, these people like what I do. Anyways, link to my Twitter is in the description below if you want to send me pictures of this build or any of the other builds you build that are from my channel, or you just build on your single player world. I'll like, retweet them, whatever. Maybe reply if you ask me a question. But, yep, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys later.